Students, in the previous video we have started a new chapter, that is A Bad Dream by Don Byron. That is chapter number 12, that is the last chapter of your English literature, in which we know the characters. George Hill, we are calling him Mr. Hill; Jane Hill, his wife Mrs. Hill; Annie, their cook who cooks bad food according to Mr. Hill; Mr. Briggs, the assistant manager of the bank; Mr. Winter, the cashier. So students, up to here we have studied that Mr. Hill and Mrs. Hill, they both were talking to each other after their lunch at Sunday, on Sunday. But Mr. Hill, he was not happy with the food Annie was cooking, so he asked Mrs. Hill to talk to Annie that they are going to replace her. Mrs. Hill, it won't be easy. It won't be easy means it won't be easy to tell her that we are going to replace you and you only have 3 months to find a new job. Mr. Hill, will you tell her today? Mrs. Hill, can't I do it tomorrow? Then Mr. Hill was insisting that you are supposed to tell her today only, but Mrs. Hill was reluctant. She was asking that can't I do it tomorrow? Mr. Hill, no, you will forget about it. Do it today. Then Mr. Hill ordered her, no, no, no. Today only you are supposed to tell her because you will forget it. Mrs. Hill, all right, I will speak to her today, poor woman. So Mrs. Hill, she was feeling bad for Annie. Then Mr. Hill, I feel rather tired. I think I'll have a little sleep. Then Mr. Hill, he said that I'm feeling a little bit tired. I think I should sleep a little bit. Mrs. Hill, you stay here. I have something to do. I won't disturb. Then Mrs. Hill said, okay, fine. You can sleep here only. I won't disturb you. I have something else to do. Mrs. Hill goes out of the room. Mr. Hill puts his feet on a chair and closes his eyes. He is soon asleep. You can see in the picture that he is sleeping alone in the room. Now scene 2. Mr. Hill is still asleep. There is a knock at the door. Mr. Hill hears the knock and wakes up. So while Mr. Hill was sleeping, he heard a knock at the door. So he wakes up and he hears the knock. Mr. Hill, who's there? Come in. Then he was calling out a little bit loudly that who was there at the door. Please come in. Two men come into the room. The first is Briggs, the assistant manager of the bank. The second is Winter, the cashier. So in the beginning, when we were studying about the characters, we have studied about them also. So these two characters, assistant manager and the cashier, they came there. Briggs, good afternoon, sir. We are not disturbing you, are we? Then Briggs, that was the assistant manager, he asked. He says, good afternoon, sir. I think we are not disturbing you. Mr. Hill, why, it's Briggs and Winter. In fact, I was having a little sleep. What is it? Is it something important? Then Mr. Hill said that why you have come at this time. I was having a little sleep. Is it something important? Briggs, it is rather important, sir. Then Briggs, the assistant manager, said, yes, sir, it is something important. Mr. Hill, I hope it isn't trouble. The bank isn't on fire, is it? Then he said, I hope there must not be any trouble. I don't think that bank is on fire. कि बैंक में आग तो नहीं लग गई है. Mr. Hill laughs at his joke. Briggs and Winter do not laugh. So Mr. Hill by himself, he laughed at his joke, but the two men, they did not laugh. Briggs, no sir, the bank isn't on fire, but we had to see you. We want to talk to you. Then Briggs replied, no sir, it's not like that. Bank is all right, it's not on fire, but we had to see you. We had to come to you because we need to talk to you about something. Mr. Hill, today? It's Sunday. Can't it wait? You can tell me tomorrow. Come and see me in the office. Then Mr. Hill, he said, why today? It's Sunday. We don't work on Sunday. Go back to your office and come to my office tomorrow. We will talk about it tomorrow. Then Winter. Now the cashier said, it can't wait. We must talk to you today. Mr. Hill, I don't understand. Well, sit down, both of you. The two men sit down now. What's the matter? Then Mr. Hill, he asked them to sit down and he asked them what is the matter. Then Briggs, it's not easy to begin, sir. Then Winter, shall I tell him, Briggs? One of us must do it. Then Briggs, he said that it's not easy to start the conversation. Then Winter said, shall I tell him? Because any of us need to tell this to Mr. Hill. Briggs, no, I'll do it. I'm the assistant manager. Well, sir, we think you ought to resign. Then Briggs, he said, no, 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 I'll do it. I'm the assistant manager. I will do it. Then he said, sir, we think you need to resign. Mr. Hill, in a very surprised voice, resign? Leave the bank? What are you talking about? Is this a joke, Briggs? Then Mr. Hill was surprised and he was saying like that, resign? That means I need to leave the bank? Why so? What are you talking about? Are you joking? Then Briggs said, no, sir, it's not a joke. I'm not joking at all. Mr. Hill, sitting up in his chair. Now, 1 minute, please. It's Sunday afternoon. You come to my house and disturb me. Then you tell me that I ought to resign. Then Mr. Hill, he was sitting in his chair, sitting up in his chair. He sat properly now. And then he was asking them, what is the reason? Winter, we are very sorry, sir. We know it's Sunday, but we had to tell you. We know it's Sunday, sir. We are disturbing you, but we need to tell you about it. That's why we came here. Mr. Hill, but you can't do this. I am the manager. You are the only assistant manager, Briggs, and Winter is only the cashier. You can't speak to me like this. Then Mr. Hill said that you can't do it. You are the assistant manager. I am the manager. You cannot speak to your manager like this. Winter is just a cashier. How dare you speak to me like this? Briggs, we are doing it for the bank, sir. Sir, we are not doing it for ourselves. We are doing it for the bank. Winter, it will be a good thing for the bank, sir. Believe me. Though Winter said, if you will resign, it will be good for bank, sir. Please believe me. Mr. Hill, I have had enough. Go home, both of you. Take a holiday tomorrow. You both need a rest. Then Mr. Hill, he became angry. He stood up from the chair. He said that I have heard you enough. It's enough. Whatever you are saying, stop it. Go home. You need a holiday. You both take rest. Briggs, we are all right, sir. We don't need a holiday. Winter, but we must have your answer today, sir. Will you resign? Then again, they were insisting upon Mr. Hill to resign. Then Mr. Hill, it's like a bad dream. Why must I resign? What have I done? Tell me that. Then again, Mr. Hill sat down in his chair and he asked, why you are insisting me to resign? What I have done? What's wrong with me? Briggs, you don't manage the bank well, sir. So you are not able to manage the bank properly. Mr. Hill angrily, of course I manage the bank well. Thousands of people use our bank. Business is very good. Then Mr. Hill, he became angry. He said, why are you saying so? How can you say that? I manage bank properly. Thousands of people are our customers. They are taking our services. Business is very good. Briggs, oh, we know that, but we do all the work. They use our bank because we work hard. So Briggs said, it is because of us. We are working hard. Winter, and you are not nice to the people in the bank. You are nice to the customer, but not to us. No one likes you. Then Winter said, sir, you are just nice to the customers, but you are not nice to us. No one likes you in the bank, Mr. Hill. Oh, I know they don't like me. They have to work hard and they don't like that. Then Mr. Hill, he replied, I know people don't like me because they have to work hard. That's why they hate me. Winter, but you don't work hard, sir. Mr. Hill, of course I do. Then the three of them started arguing. So students, up to here only we will study today. It's a very nice chapter. So other things we will study afterwards. So you must remember the conversation among these, because in your question paper the question like who said these words, who said these lines, why, these kind of questions come. Thank you students. Have a nice day.